grab your favorite cup of joe and settle in because it is time for coffee chat. And today I'm going to be doing an August recap of my WW journey and talk about my goals for September. Welcome back to my channel, and hey everyone, if you are new here, my name is Lauren and this is Pixie Dust and Points, and it's where I share my adventures in living a healthy and happy lifestyle with a little bit of Disney magic along the way. But today I have my cup of coffee. Secret, it's actually iced coffee in a coffee mug. I'm not sorry. It's just, I love this mug. Isn't it so sweet? I think I've talked about this mug before. I love it. It's my favorite, and I like to drink iced coffee in the afternoon. So here we are. But anyways, happy September. Can you believe it that it's September? I'm still in March, so it's wild to even think that it's September. But here we are. And my birthday is in September. I'm turning 34 this year, and I need some cute rhyme for it. Here for more, I'm 34, or I don't know. Let's go out to shore, I'm 34. I have no idea. Anyways, it's my birthday month, so I have big goals and just wanted to talk about August and what went down there and how we're moving forward into the next month. So August, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Actually, it was neither the best nor the worst, but it was times nonetheless. But as I shared on Instagram a few weeks ago, I think now, I want to start sharing my weigh-in progress monthly as opposed to weekly, just because I'm focused on so much more than the scale right now. Yes, it is data that I'm interested in, but just there's so many other more important things than that number, and I want to share that and get that message out there as loudly as I can. But it's the beginning of the month, so it's time to look back on August. So for the month of August, I am actually up 0.2 of a pound for this month, so basically I maintained this month. I totally know what happened. I lost track of my habits. So I wasn't sticking to my routine that I'm in with activity. I wasn't tracking as many meals as I should. And then I started eating dessert, which I very rarely do. If I do, it's one of those little mini mouthful sandwiches from Trader Joe's and a cup of fruit. But I was just like, oh, there's dessert, let me eat it, which I don't do that. So that's what happened. So I guess I'm glad that it was just 0.2, because that shows that I'm sticking to some good habits for the most part, but it's still not really what I'm going for today. So that was August. Can't change the past, but I can change the future. So let's get into September. So here we are in the new month, and it's a great chance to just stop, reset, think about what's been working and maybe what hasn't been working. I know coffee works all the time, so can't complain about this. By the way, in today's coffee I have Chameleon Espresso Cold Brew. That's my favorite at home, easy, just grab and go iced coffee, with a splash of Trader Joe's blueberry lavender almond milk and a half a pump of Jordan Skinny Syrup's sugar-free vanilla. So that's my little iced coffee concoction today. But anyways, so when I looked back at the month of August and I saw kind of what was happening, I really knew that going into September, I just needed to get back to basics. So that was my ultimate goal for this month. So you might be wondering, get back to basics, what does that mean? And I'm going to show you. So I've actually decided to start using a bullet journal for the first time ever. My planner is currently held at my office, which I cannot get to. So because of that, Plan B, here we go. But it's a good opportunity for me to try something new that maybe I like more than my planner that I've been using all these years anyways. So I've got time, it's exciting, let's do it. But so in here, what I've decided to do, and I'm trying to not get super crazy with it, right? People who do bullet journals are wild and incredible, and I'm just not that artistic, I don't think, but I am going to make it purposeful and very useful. So number one thing that's important to me this month is tracking my sleep. So I do so much better when I'm going to bed at a reasonable hour and not staying up super late at night watching TikTok, which is something that, like, I only open TikTok, I feel, when it's like midnight to 2 a.m. when I can't sleep, and I don't want to be doing that. So I made, let me see, yeah, you can see that there. I made a little sleep tracker here where I just have like the hours, and then I've highlighted a line for ideally where I want to be sleeping at, and I'm trying to get 8 hours of sleep every single night. My body is happy when it gets between 8 and 9, so that's what I'm going for this month. So that's a huge thing. And then I also made a page with a habit tracker here, and it's really just super simple things. I'm just going to like highlight the day when I've completed that habit. So the things on here that I think are going to really matter to everyone here are drinking my water. So that's something that I did not do in August, and I've always been a water drinker. I don't know if I've talked to you all about this or not yet, but I started drinking Diet Dr. Pepper with cream soda earlier in the spring. I was obsessed with it. It was so good, and now it's disappeared, but whatever. I hadn't drank soda really in years before that, except for the occasional Diet Coke, but that kind of was the gateway soda drug for me into just drinking more Diet Coke and more of that and no water at the same time. So I am going to be drinking 100 ounces of water per day, and one way that I get started on that is by drinking one big glass right away first thing when I wake up. That really helps me get ahead of it throughout the day. So water, number one. I'm going to be taking care of my skincare. So I am trying to navigate mask life like a lot of us are right now, making sure I don't have maskne is what I want to try and avoid, and just take good care of my skin overall. So that I want to be tracking my points, and I know that sounds simple, but for the month of September, I am challenging myself to track every bite, lick, and taste of food that I am enjoying this entire month. So whether it's good, bad, indifferent, within my points, outside my points, anything, I want to be throwing something in the tracker. So that's a challenge that I truthfully have never fully tried. I'm sure that I've come like really close to that many months, but we all know that every now and then we go out to a treat meal and we're just like, I just don't track it. I'll just, you know, get back on track tomorrow, which is fine. But for this month, I want to make sure that I'm putting everything in the tracker. I want to make sure that I'm moving my body. So you all know that being active is really important to me, and I have a lot of good exercises that I love. I have a pretty good yoga practice going where I do that 3 times a week. But I had been working out pretty much every day, and that is something that I want to get back to. I say that with caution because it is important to rest your body, and that is something that I do believe in. When I say exercising or being active every day, that might mean 30 minutes to take a quick stroll around my neighborhood, or it might mean 30 minutes of yin yoga, which is basically stretching for 30 minutes. Just being good to my body 7 days a week is something that I want to be doing. So I am going for 30 days this month. So this time next month, we're going to be having a conversation about 30 days of fun that I had with that. My gratitude practice. So this is something that I kind of got out of the habit with, and I felt like it just really helps with my mindset overall, because your mind feeds your body, which feeds your mind, which feeds your body. It's just like an endless cycle, right? But I really try my best to focus on gratitude, even when times get hard, which I know right now it is for many of us, myself included, but there's still a lot to be grateful for. So let me show you one way that I try and track this. So my sweet friend Krista actually told me about this journal. I just got a new one here. It is a day and night reflection gratitude journal. And here's what I love about it. I don't know what you can see. There is an area for morning meditation and for evening meditation here. So in the morning, it has you set like a focus or an affirmation for the day. Say what you're grateful for then. Say something you're excited about that day and how you're going to make space for gratitude that day. Then in the evening, you talk about good things that happened that day, things you did to make a difference today, just how you felt that day overall, and a positive thought to carry you to sleep. So this kind of took my gratitude practice to the next level, and I've been very grateful for this and that suggestion. So I will make sure to link this down below if any of you are interested in it too. So I try and start my morning with doing a devotional and doing this. So I come into my little front room, have some quiet time, and it's a great start to my day. But something I didn't do in August very much that I need to make sure I'm doing in September. And then last two little things, I want to make sure I'm taking my vitamins every day. So I've been trying to really get in the habit of taking my multivitamins. It's easy for me to forget that, but I'm trying to just find, you know, the same time to do it, whether it's when I brush my teeth or I don't know, probably when I brush my teeth is a good time to do it, and do that for the day then. And lastly, before I go to bed, I want to declutter. So this is something I've been doing for about a month now. I did stick with this in August, but I do believe that outer order yields inner calm, which all flows together with my WW journey and everything else. So before I go to bed every night, I do one quick lap of the house, and if I have any clutter, I try and pick it up. So pretty simple. So those are my goals. It may sound like a lot, but they are really just very, very simple things that are hopefully bringing me back to basics of things that matter to me so that I can continue making forward progress going into the next month. The great thing about August is that it's not like I made choices that I know we're serving my body every single day and then I didn't make any forward progress towards lowering my number. That wasn't the case. So it was definitely some easy things to change that I know will make a big difference. So my birthday is towards the end of the month, so we'll see what happens by the time I'm there. My goal is to reach Wonderland pretty soon too. I am close, but probably not September close, but I definitely want to be there before the holidays hit. So gotta stay focused. So those are my goals for September. So we've got this new month ahead of us. It's up to us, whatever we want to make of it. Despite everything else going on in the world, we can still take care of ourselves and how we treat our bodies and how we treat our minds. So I challenge you to make some goals for September as well. If you haven't, if you feel like sharing, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to cheer you on and hear what you're striving for. So that's all I've got for today, but thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful and very happy September. Talk to you later. Bye.